in the sports world during these unprecedented times, or you wanted to showcase your talent, then sign up for a free account at www.watchmylights.com. My Lights is a social media sports platform that provides all users with a free way to communicate and share sports highlight videos with anyone around the world. So whether you're a coach and want to easily recruit for your players, an athlete and want to showcase yourself, a parent, grandparent, or sports enthusiast, My Lights has you covered. Users can create a free account to share highlight videos, chat, post, and follow other users. My Lights is the new free social media sports platform the sports world has been waiting for. So go to www.watchmylights.com and get started now.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Art to Dribble, presented and powered by the Warner Robins All-Stars in association with the Love of the Game Network. Welcome to another episode. As you see, we got some big dogs on the screen with us, man. We got Mr. Ty Fagan. Ty, what up?
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Good. Big Waist. What's up? Hoodie Waist.
Hello, you broke out. I couldn't hear you. What you say? Oh, you talking to Waist?
Yeah, Hoodie Wasty. And then last but not least, the big homie Coach Tat with his new mic.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, they baited me into getting this mic. Told me I was gonna get fined if I didn't get a mic like them. So I didn't want to take those fines. So I had to join them. Can't beat them, join them. So
hey, so if you do notice, man, if y'all used to watching the show, man, you notice that Charles is missing, man. Charles is under the weather. So we want to give a shout out to him, man. Hope he feel better. I'll get back soon. Charles is a producer, man. So like I said, keep him in your thoughts. He's a little under the weather, but he'll be back soon, strong. So Ty, I don't know the last time you've seen the show, but at this point we have to throw it to Tat to give us a football breakdown based on his ball team losing today. So Tat, over to you.
I'm just real discouraged right now, man. Ball team failed today to Seattle. I don't like Dwayne Haskins. I hate him. I don't like him. He had two good drives in the whole game.
Hey, they still in playoff contentions though, ain't they?
Yeah, we still in playoff contention with Alex Smith. Hey, as long as I'm telling you, as long as he started, I ain't watching him no more. I'm mad with him. We should have won that game today. So
who they play?
We played Seattle.
Oh, I thought you saying your team was Seattle. My bad.
No. My team is the ball team. Washington.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
them jokers, man, they make me mad today, man. Defense did all they could do. And this joker here, man, 2 interceptions, 1 in the red zone. I can't. And he wonder why he don't start. He's sitting over there pounding. And, man, I'm tired of that joker, man. They need to trade him and don't get nothing for him. Sick of it.
He talking about don't get nothing for him.
Yeah, don't get nothing for him. We just do without it, man. I had a bad weekend.
We all feel like we ball team fans, man. We go on this emotional roller coaster with Tat every week.
Man, I can only imagine, bro.
Man, I'm telling you now, but we say, man, we're waiting on the Giants to lose. I mean, Dallas won today. We ain't worried about them. We got tiebreaker against them, so I ain't
man, you know what's crazy, man? The moment I quit playing football, I stopped watching it. I used to keep up with all the players. Like I knew everybody, you know. I used to keep up with everything. Man, I barely could tell you who in the league unless I know them personally.
Yeah.
Unless I know them personally, I really, you know what I'm saying? I know the big names, obviously.
Right.
You know, sometimes my team may be naming guys, I'd be like, because them boys play Madden. I don't even play the game no more, you feel me? So I'd be like, I don't know who y'all talking about. I'm just going to be quiet.
Man, don't watch the ball team.
I know Alex Smith. I know that is.
Yeah, Alex Smith. Dog. Golly, already. Dog. Okay, then Alex Perkins. Alex Smith went 4-0. We won 4 games with Alex Smith at the helm. Soon as Dwayne.
That's New Orleans Saints fan,
man. Man, he might be, man.
A Saints fan?
He might be a Saints fan. He'll put some out there in a minute. But Alex Smith, man, we went on a 4-game winning streak with Alex Smith. Soon as Dwayne Haskins came back, Bam.
No ways. You supposed to like everything Florida, man.
Huh?
You supposed to like everything that's Florida.
Who, me?
Yeah, you got to route the Miami Heat now. University of Florida.
The whole state.
Miami Dolphins.
Hey,
Oh, you gotta go to Jaguars too. You gotta route the whole Florida. You Florida now.
hey, man. Florida basketball, that's it.
Hey, how my boy doing though?
He doing all right, man. He working, man. They been had him quarantined for about 2 weeks, but they come out tomorrow, but I can't keep him out from outside, bro. He gonna find a way to get that ball in his hand. You know that.
That good. That good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, what else been going on, man?
Man, I ain't gonna be controversial, man. I might go left field with it, but I'm gonna let y'all stay on task, man. We're gonna talk the top. But this is a show for another day, man. I'm tired of all these fake guys, man. Like they fake Georgia basketball people, man.
Oh,
Tired of them, man. I'm just sick of it.
oh my God.
They claim they Georgia boys basketball and
Listen.
they from the state of Georgia, but
Listen.
they fake, bro. They fake, bro. And we just us Georgia people just let them come in, man. They be all from New York and Chicago. They don't even be from Georgia, and we just let them invade, man.
But I'm saying though,
like it's their territory.
What about the ones that's from Georgia that be rocking with all them other teams, but then they want to fake rock with Georgia?
Hey,
that's a sensitive topic. I'm too familiar with that.
Keep fighting one Georgia thing, but man,
I'm too familiar with that one, boys.
Huh?
I'm too familiar with that topic.
I know.
Hey, Ty, you familiar with it from a college standpoint?
And we did, like,
yeah. But
it'd be crazy to me, Tat. Like sometimes, like over the past few years, and I mean, not so much this year because we undefeated as of right now. But over the past few years, man, it'd be crazy. You win some games, they love you, and then you know what I'm saying. You lose a game, it could have been a dog fight. You ain't have to get beat bad. You lose a dog fight. Oh, there go Georgia basketball. That's normal Georgia basketball. We ain't gonna never be good. We ain't gonna never be this. We thought, you know, I'm like, man, that's crazy. And I know it's crazy because I got teammates that are transferred, you know what I'm saying, and from other places and stuff. And the boy be telling me they fans didn't do them like that. That's crazy.
Nah, and it's crazy that you say that. You say that you know y'all win, they all love you. Then you lose. Then you know it's this, that, and the other. Well, I mean, same thing on this basketball. I mean, on the high school basketball end. You know, you win the state championship, this, that, and the other. Then all right, well, you know they might be pretty good.
I'm gonna ask you a question. What's the definition of a fan page?
Of a fan page?
Yeah, what's the definition of a fan page? Like, what is a fan page supposed to do? Like, what is supposed to be the characteristics of a fan page?
Support the team.
Support the team.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, every team has its main players, its star players, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They get the extra love in that too, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Man, we got fan pages that's tagging me and other guys on the team, and like they got the list of all the teams that we play. And they got like the wins, losses, and stuff like what they predicting. We got fan pages predicting us to win 3 games in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? The game we just played last night, they had us predict to lose.
I tell you what.
Fan page it is. Then they gonna say at the end of it, prove me wrong. Prove you wrong.
I tell you what. I don't know what y'all doing, but whatever y'all doing, keep doing it. Hopefully it's ignoring that. And win and put it on the floor like y'all doing, but
I know what you're saying.
Keep doing it, cause I'm watching one game at a time. Y'all gonna be all right, one game at a time.
No, definitely, man. I just think since I've been in college, this might be the most team first team that I done played with, and that's no knock to the other team, cause I still talk to just about everybody in my past 2 years that I done played with, and boy, I know I love them. But just like this might be the first team that feels something like what I played with in high school. Guys that just, you know, care about the team first. And it just, it's showing. I mean, like last night, it was so fun to play like that, like unselfish basketball. Like it's just so fun when you playing the game the right way.
Yeah, it's definitely been working with y'all for you, man. Y'all are 6-0 so far, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it's coming from different ways. Like you got like 4 or 5 guys averaging double figures. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Ty, I definitely want to jump into that, man. And I think we're gonna just jump around to different type of conversations, right? So you've been on the show before, so we've been through your background, your history, who you are, how you got where you're at. Let me ask you as far as COVID. So we're just gonna jump right to that. With the COVID thing that's going on, as far as the protocols and you guys being able to get in the gym and all of that, but yet still you guys have found a rhythm of playing with each other and it's been successful so far. What do you attribute that to?
I'd attribute that to the school because, well, and to the players too. I attribute it to the school because it's so many protocols and rules and regulations and things that we have to go through on like a normal basis just to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, they try to keep us as safe as possible. And then I contribute to like the players on the team because as young men, young adults, and we in college, obviously, sometimes you want to have fun, you want to have parties. And,
Right.
well, I was going to say it's crazy it may sound there's been parties, but that's not crazy. You expect that people still partying because they
Oh
don't
yeah.
care. But, you know what I'm saying, I give my teammates a lot of credit because we just been refusing, to go. We just been trying to make sure we do everything possible to have a season.
Right. So what are some of the things y'all do to hold each other accountable, man?
I mean, we preferably, if we feel like we just need to do something, as a team, we'll do something. Like, we'll go to, I got a couple of teammates that stay off campus, you know what I mean? Like, and we'll just all link up at the crib, maybe watch Saturday college football all at the crib, so we just hang out together instead of us, doing our own thing, going to little parties here and there, little different stuff like that. We just hang together more. So, I mean, it's good in a way because, like, we hanging together off the court, and then we together at practice every day. So, I mean, it's been beneficial that way.
Right. So I know we talked about like relationships, right? So hanging together off the court. I mean, yeah, away from basketball, it makes the game easier when you're on the court because now you guys can talk to each other, and you might get on somebody or somebody might get on you, but you're not necessarily in your feelings because at the end of the day, it's all love and it's only each other pushing each other, right?
Yeah, and like off the court relationships helps with on the court so much because like when you get to know somebody off the court, you get to understand that when they're on the court and things like what you're saying, when you have to get on to somebody or, you have to hold somebody accountable, whatever it may be, you understand that it's not malicious intent behind it and things like that right there. And you get to understand like, this really is my boy. You know what I'm saying? He really do mean me well. He trying to help you for real versus where we don't hang and then we on the court, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like I said, you have to be accountable with your team. You have to hold them accountable. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you do get a little feisty with each other, but that's the competitive nature of the game. And, you know what I'm saying, you can't be soft if you're trying to win games. You can't be soft, so sometimes it be like that. But off the court relationship helps with on the court.
Hey, Ty, say that last part again one more time because I know a couple of kids that are listening or should be listening. Say that last part one more time. You can't be what?
You can't be selfish.
Well,
you can't be soft. You can't be soft.
You.
You can't be soft, bro. Not physically, not mentally, none of it.
I mean, it seems like that should be a given, right? And everybody should understand what that means. But what does that really mean?
I mean, it's like this. Every single player on my team, or I feel like we all have the dream. If you play ball and you work hard and you're working at a certain level, you plan, to achieve your dreams. You have goals. Like different guys want to play pro. You know what I mean? We all have our aspirations and whatnot. You know what I mean? So when I say that, I mean like sometimes it don't always come in your favor first. So seeing the success of another one of your teammates, you know what I mean? You have to be able to, to cheer them on and, understand that's the time of the season for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it may be his time right now. It may be coming around for you, but just understand that being happy for others and the success of others may come first, or it may be your turn, whatever the case may be. I just mean, like, you just can't be selfish, man. You just got to be for the team. You just got to be for the team. You just got to be happy for each other.
So that's kind of a mental toughness aspect on the physical side, man. The physical toughness.
I mean, physically, I just have a mindset of I'm not just gonna let nobody punk me. Like, there's guys in this league and non-conference game that's been good, and so far my coach been taking a challenge of putting me on the best guys of the team. Like last night, for an example, and just if you average, in my mindset, like if you average 18, well, you're not getting 18 on me tonight. And if you do, I'm gonna rough you up a little bit. I ain't gonna hurt you. I'm not going to hurt nobody. But I'm definitely right now in the mindset of that early '90s, in the late '90s ball. You know what I mean? Like, them guys ain't just gonna you ain't just gonna dog me all night. Like, I ain't soft like that. I'm not just gonna let you go for 35 on me.
Right.
Like you average 18, you getting less than 18. You ain't finna boost your average on me. It just ain't happening. Now you ain't gonna boost your stock on me. I ain't going for it.
So those opponents should know they're gonna be in for a dogfight.
You better know it. You gotta know it. And I'm gonna let you know. Like I'm gonna play ball, and I don't really talk junk. But some of these guys be getting out, they be getting beside themselves. Like last night, I had a dude tell me he hit a 3. He went off a screen and hit a 3 now. And my assignment was to go under the screens for him, and he made one.
Right.
He gonna tell me, "Oh, I'm just letting you know, 14, I might get hot." I said, "You won't score no more tonight." And he didn't score. He didn't score another bucket on me for the rest of the night. He didn't get his last 6 points. Them 9 points he had, he didn't get them till I got on the bench. I said, I mean business, you're not gonna score tonight. You won't score no more.
Yeah, I love it, man.
So kind of going back to the mental part of it, and like you said, like waiting your turn and being happy for others and all that. I know, through the years, man, you had some conversations and stuff like that. Coming out of high school, you was coming out hot, coming out back to back state titles. You the man on the team. I know your first couple of years was tough. From a fan aspect, I didn't like some of the stuff I was seeing. Felt like you should have been playing a little bit more. But I'm not the coach, But and I know I've talked to you. I've been to some games, and man, you talked after games and stuff like that. And I know it was a little tough for you, but kind of get a viewer's a little insight into your thinking and about toughing that out, and what kind of wait your turn on that. Just tell them how that process was. To how you are now.
Well, a lot of that I'm gonna give credit to my family, because they just really kept me uplifted. And then another part I'm gonna give credit to is my spiritual life. Like, honestly, my spiritual life is probably what kept me the most motivated in anything. It's like I feel so motivated and different, like when I'm down and stuff, and then I go to church, right? It's crazy. Like, just going to church on Sunday, like, I can go to church, and when I leave church, it's like every time I go and I'm feeling down, it's like every time I go, I swear it seems like the pastor say something. My pastor say something, and it sounds like he talking directly to me. And I know that's God. God giving him that message to send, I feel like, to send to me. I know he preaching to everybody that's in the church, but it's some of the stuff that I just done heard over the past year, and I just feel like I'm just down, I'm out of it. Like, I don't know this for me, or I'm in a funk, like, and I just can't get right. And I go to church, I swear it sounds like he talking directly to me. And that'll always give me the energy I need to just keep going. I just keep going and keep persevering. I just keep praying. I just keep my faith. Cause I just know, like, I just keep working. It's gonna come around. It got to. I ain't hating on nobody. I ain't getting nobody no bad energy, no negative energy. I'm coming to practice every day. I ain't getting what I want, but I'm coming to practice every day, investing in my teammate. You know what I'm saying? Going hard at them so they can get better. I'm going hard for myself. I didn't quit, and I just felt like it had to come around. But I give a lot of credit to my family too, because they just stayed in my ear. And at times, they were just as frustrated as I was, as probably as you was. You know what I mean? Like, and it's easy to say, "Oh, I could transfer and go to another school," which if I had it probably would have went good. Probably wouldn't have. You know what I mean? You don't know that, but I just persevered, and it's going good right now.
Right, so I'm gonna ask you that, man, about the transfer piece. Did that ever cross your mind?
Yeah, it did. It did, and the crazy thing is, I had a few coaches over the past years kind of tamper with me a little bit too. Like, they knew what kind of player I was because they recruited me. I ain't gonna say no names, but they recruited me, and they'll text me. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? You still got my number. They be like, let me know what you want to do. Or that I had a few hit my mom up, like big SEC school to hit my mom up and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what he gonna do. If he gonna transfer, let me know. We want him. We'll take him. Start him ASAP. Like I had schools do that, but I ain't gonna lie. Georgia was it's just different. I just love it. Like it's one aspect of it that I can't really speak on right now that I ain't that crazy about. But other than that, everything else about the university and everything around it, it just kept me. I like it.
Right. And shout out to your moms too, man. I know she watching.
For sure, the realest it is.
When you speak about that time not transferring, I think that goes back to that loyalty that I've seen since the 6th grade.
For sure.
Where you could have went and played with other different AAU programs.
Definitely.
But you stayed loyal, and you stayed loyal to that group that you were with. And I go ahead.
Even in high school, though, I did the same thing. Like I think a lot of people don't even know this. I don't even tell people this really. But like in high school, I probably had like 10 different high schools probably try to come get me to league or something. And one of the biggest ones that tried to get me to come league was Oak Hill. But I just, you know what I mean? Like, they were my boys, and I just couldn't see myself doing that. You know what I mean? Especially as we had just won our first championship. And then Oak Hill wanted me to come there for my senior year, but I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no big school like that. People think they need schools like that, you know what I'm saying, to get all this hype and clout and all that. Like, man, that don't mean nothing, man. Work hard. Work hard.
All they want to do is recruit 4 or 5 top Fagans and act like they got the best coach in the world. When
hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you though, Wason.
Guy come down ready made. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. It ain't 4 or 5 top Fagans though. Respectfully, it ain't 4 or 5 of these.
But that's the mindset though. You know, we're gonna call around and recruit this guy, get this guy. Then they flock to one school, and then all of a sudden,
then they so used to getting I can tell they so used to getting their way too.
Oh yeah, then it's all this old.
Cause he just knew I was gonna come.
We did. Oh, but no, it ain't that.
He just knew I was gonna come. Like he thought he just.
And then someone get all them guys, man, that can't even go to the Elite 8. You know what I'm saying? They don't recruit from 4 or 5 different states.
They recruit them boys. Them boys go there. Them boys go there, and they get to college. They be having all that hype. Them boys gonna be like that, Wason. I'm telling you right now, man. Man, I'm saying this on live, man. Look at Kentucky right now.
Tell it.
You see him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All them 5 stars. But y'all 1-5.
5 stars, 1-5.
Starts in 1926. That jump be hype, man. It don't mean nothing, man. Like,
hey, they like smoking. We gonna be quiet. We're gonna be quiet right now. But we'll be talking again.
Hey,
when we get the top on them in January, we'll be talking again.
Hey, Ty, it's like that on the high school level too.
For real?
Oh yeah, it's like that on the high school level too.
You know, I know.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, they all that big talk and all that stuff and
all that camera work they got in Atlanta, all that little stuff right there.
Yeah.
Boys be no real ball player. It be show.
But
all right, Ty.
Hey, he telling the truth, but
he keeping it a G.
Oh yeah,
I'm keeping it a G. Like if you real, I'll tell you real. Like I said, I ain't hating on nobody. If you real, I'll tell you real. But like a lot of that stuff be hype, man. They got all them nice camera be cutting out right for a dude miss a dunk, make it look like he dunked it, man. Get out of here, man. Get somewhere. Get real hoopers out here, man. For real. Wasting your son one on, man. For real. Like, man, your son probably realer than most of the players in the SEC right now.
Well, don't say that because he can't come off of screens and he's not this and he's not that. Can't come off pin down. Let some tell it.
They say he can't come off a pin down.
Who we talking about?
Hey, let some tell it.
I don't know who they talking about.
We can't be talking about Junior.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We can't be talking. I guarded it. We can't be talking about Junior.
hey, that's what they say.
Man, that young boy for real. For
We
real,
all
for
know
real.
that. We all know that, but they don't want to give him the same. They don't want to give him the same credit as some of the ones that they're giving credit to.
Nah. All he got to do is come. All he got to do is come train with him once or twice, and then next thing you know, he did. He now all of a sudden he could do it, but nah. Keep watching.
Man, as long as he stay focused, keep his head on, which I know you gonna have him straight. That man gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna keep grinding, baby.
For sure.
But we like I said, man, this one Georgia thing for me is for real. You know what I'm saying? I give props where it's due. You know, I never hold nothing against a kid because of where he stay at. Like you just said, if he can hoop, he can hoop. And that's real, man. But all of that other stuff, you know, a kid put it on the floor, and no matter what he do, you're not gonna give him a fair shake because he don't live in the right spot. I don't respect that. I don't
That's
respect
crazy.
that at all.
That's
I
crazy.
don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you know, a lot of that stuff it's just hate. It's just hate. You know, it's a difference between critique and hate. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
You know,
different.
some
It is
stuff
sad.
that if you got substance with it, and you got legitimate points and stuff like that, and we talking basketball, I respect that. But when you just talking, you know, you just making it, oh, he can't come off a pin now. What? Like, what are you talking about?
It be hateful stuff like, man, he a kid in high school, like, I'm speaking in general right now, like, he a kid in high school. That man don't control who his coach schedules. Don't be talking about, oh, he ain't all that. He don't play nobody. Man, you can look at a kid. It don't matter who a kid playing. If he making shots and you can look at some of his skill set, you can tell if somebody can play ball, man.
Let me say this right here. They can say that, but they try to say it, but that Lil Waston made a living in Atlanta. That's how he got everything he got in Atlanta. And I got the film. And so, like, for me, when we come to my thing I know, you know, when you're coaching, you're trying to win. I get it. But if you say you got 3, 4, 5 stars and we playing in a showcase, don't run 3 at the kid when he go to embarrass one of them 5-star. Don't run 3 at him. I got the film. I wish we got Charles.
Don't run 3 at him.
Don't run 3 at him. Like, we can stay down here in the country for that, cause they do that every night.
But they know what it is, though.
They do it every night. But let's showcase. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said he been coming to Atlanta. First game was against Mount Verdi. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we coming up there every single year. So a lot of them like to say that, but you know, I already know they'll go out of their way to make it look like, oh, he didn't do this or he didn't do that by running 2 or 3 at him. Okay, we'll play straight up to start the game off, but when he go to cooking because I got the film, and they running 2 and 3 at him. Bottom line. And he still got 30.
Hey, and shout out to Heritage for coming down middle Georgia to play. And that you say that, I mean, they always talk about the street. We don't play nobody and this, that, and the other. And like you say, Lil Waston made a living coming up there. Upsilly and Warner Robins Tangle at Alatoona in Atlanta. Back then, we've always played in Atlanta.
Man, y'all went up there, whoop Grayson.
Yeah, that year.
And they still didn't give you credit for it. So
right.
No matter what you do, you know, you're not gonna get a fast shake. But all we can do is play the schedule. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Man, I think it's one of those things.
Upsilly won 2 years undefeated, back-to-back state titles. They went to City of Palms, all that stuff. They was in the weak bracket. Hey, only thing they can do is play who in front of them.
We ain't play nobody.
That's all they can do.
They let them say that. We ain't play nobody.
Yeah.
But they won't come down here and play. If they listen, I said you won't come down here and play. We come up there and play. You beg us to come up there, will you come up there and get some of this Atlanta smoke? Come down here and get some of this.
For real, Do that.
I mean, if we ain't worthy for you to come down here, then why are you talking about us?
But see, someone I didn't get to catch my first 2 years. I didn't get to play as much. So these young bucks got to get these young 5-star right now got to get it. But I'm gonna catch up with all them that were, you know what I'm saying, they were supposed to be so good and so hype. You know, I'm gonna catch up with them. I'm gonna catch up. I promise. I ain't forgot about none of them.
But it's all good. We continue to play and as in one quote after a loss, you can't determine the state championship in December. You can only keep playing until March.
For real.
Yeah. So my thoughts just on that, man, is kind of at the end of the day, man, these are adults talking reckless, right? And I'm just gonna call it how I see it. It's reckless talking. You're talking about kids, man. You're talking about kids that's trying to go somewhere, kids that's trying to get out and be positive, all of this. So, compete, be proud of your area where you're at, but don't get online, don't get on podcasts, don't get on Twitter bashing kids, man. Come on. There's no cause for that. There's no need for that.
You know what's so crazy about that? About you saying that though? We get bashed in Middle Georgia, but guys that I know that can hoop for real and in front of them Atlanta areas, if I see some clips of them doing some nice stuff, I still retweet it. I still capture my tweet, man. That boy tough. That's nice. Nice move. You know what I'm saying? He real for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause for me, you know what I'm saying? I rock with real hoopers. If you really grinding and hooping for real, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against you. Nothing.
Oh yeah. That's just give credit where it's due, man. Like
that's it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I've been on record, man. 3-4 Sharif Cooper was a sophomore. Freshman, sophomore. I'm telling guy, hey, man, that's the best point guard in the state right now. I don't care what grade.
Who that?
You know, this was Sharif Cooper a couple years ago.
He won on.
And that's how I felt.
I don't caption some of his tweets. I'm like, that boy good.
Yeah, I'm giving credit with right now. I love Bruce Thornton. I love the kid.
I really do, bro. I really do like his game.
To me, it don't matter where they from, man. I'm never gonna.
I know they probably
just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I know he probably think that I got smoked with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when we was in high school. You know what I'm saying? Me and Oscar Kuro and his dad or whatever, we was having a little Twitter debate. You know what I'm saying? It got heated for them, but me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy because they spoke on me. It was a tweet about, you know what I'm saying, Upson Lee. And it had something to do with something, I don't know what I had done did. I really don't even care about that. But they spoke on me, basically trying to downplay what we had going in Upson Lee. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were scared of them. Basically, what they was trying to say was we were scared of them in so many words. And we don't want to play nobody in this, that, and the third or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I like them boys' game. You know what I'm saying? I like them boys' game. But they probably take it personal, like, oh, I don't rock with them because of that. But, man, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that.
Yeah, feelings is a hell of a thing too, man.
For real, I don't care about that.
Yeah, but time, man, we ain't gonna.
Hey, we won Georgia, baby.
That's all it is.
We're gonna stick with this one Georgia, man, and you know, we'll let them keep doing that fake stuff.
Yeah, man, you can't let one or two bad apples spoil what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. I guess we're doing something right. Then you start trying to take shots at it. But hey, keep going. We are grown men. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Homeboy.
Look, we're gonna get out of that, man. We're gonna talk about your role this year, man. And look, we ain't gonna keep you too long because for what I understand, you just got out of practice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna keep you too long, big dog. But just kind of, what's your role this year, man? How's your role changed?
Honestly, the only way that it really changed because I've been being a leader. Like Wasting can tell you that he done been to practices, he done seen it. I've been being a leader. You know what I mean? It's even more now, but I've been that. You know what I mean? And I think my biggest role now is just being what the team need to be because you know we have a lot of younger guys, and you know what I'm saying. When you young, buckets is important. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what everybody want to do. Everybody want to get buckets, which is you know what I'm saying, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of guys that can get buckets, and I'm one on for sure. I'm one on, but
you've been one on.
I bring a lot of different stuff to the game, man. Like I done had a couple games with 8, 9, 10 rebounds. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. I told y'all that I'm trying to rebound. You know what I'm saying? I bring rebound. I'm trying to bring energy. You know what I'm saying? I want to guard whoever the best player is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that in the past. Like we had older guys do that. You know what I'm saying? And then that's my role. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to guard all the best players. You know what I'm saying? Make it hard for them as I can as possible.
Right.
And then when buckets is needed, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show up with them.
There you go.
Doing
Yes, sir.
doing all the little stuff.
That's it. That's it. Just trying to be the glue, man. You know how it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what if your coaches ask you to do? Anything different, or just continue to be who you are and be that glue man?
You breaking up? I can't even hear you.
Coaches, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Nah.
You can't hear nobody.
Say something, Wes.
Tad, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
You got me, Ty?
It real staticky.
Yeah, he probably got
Hold
a bad
on.
connection.
The hell?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? On my new mic, can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear
we can
you.
hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hear you. He might have to come back on.
Yeah.
Nah, Cole. All right, Cole. But no, you know what happened last time when you were talking about the 50 and older now. You talking about you locked that man down, and you know what happened last time when you talking about the 50 and older playing half court now. The next
Hey,
time
listen.
I see you.
Hey, he think he still let what they say, raise your guns. He think
Yeah.
he can text still.
Hey, Tyler, I'm gonna tell you about this Joker too. So this Joker put out a message on Facebook to my is in it 50 and older leagues where he can go hoop this, that, and the other, right? So I text man like, hey man, you still trying to hoop? Yeah, he want to go hoop. Hey, next time I seen that Joker was on one of them little cart. Told that key leaves up, man. Told that Joker about trying to hoop.
Hey, he better leave the little butts.
Yeah, man, he need to leave that little butt.
Hey,
that's my dude though, man.
Yeah, good man, good dude.
Good dude,
Yeah.
solid dude.
Yes.
Is Coach Butts, is he back? Is he healed up?
Is he what?
Yeah, he healed up. I don't know if he laughing. Yeah, he know he know what I told him. But he healed up.
He probably still hurt.
That Joker, he ain't trying to hoop no more. I tell you that.
But yeah, but Ty, man, we love having you on the show, brother. Ty, you got anything for Ty before we let him go?
Oh man, like I said, man, love having you on the show, Ty, and always, as always, man, you if we hit you up, want you to come on, man, you always willing and want to do it, man. And like you say, man, you always full of information, especially for these young kids, with that attitude to have, man, for the game of basketball and the role that you're feeling this year, man. We're very proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. We know you've been had it in you. Keep doing what you're doing, man, and keep leading the team and keep doing that small stuff, man. It's gonna pay off in the long run.
I got you, man, for sure, man. Anytime I can get on here, man, you ask me, I'm gonna try it, man. If I can make it, I'm gonna get on here. For sure.
You more than welcome. You more than welcome anytime. You just you got my number. Just text me. You want to get on, and we'll make it happen.
For sure.
Hey, real quick, man, we got an update on Coach Butts. He said he's in 2 shoes, still hurting, no hooping.
Hey,
I'm in 2 shoes.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Hey, man, before you go, man, I'm gonna just say, glad to see you having fun again. Whatever you're doing, man, keep doing it. Keep dreaming, and hey, hey, it ain't no limits to what you can do, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
For sure, man. That's the biggest thing, Wes, man. It's just having fun, bro. Just realizing that the game it's a blessing to be able to play it, man. Yep. It's a blessing to be able to do what we're doing, man. It's so many that want to do what we're doing, but can't, you know what I mean? So it's just a blessing. Sir. I'm happy, man. I'm really happy.
All right, man. Yeah. Proud of you, man. Keep going.
For sure. I
No
got
doubt.
y'all. I got y'all.
All
Ty,
right,
before you get out of here, you got anything to leave us with?
I'm gonna leave y'all with a little something. Right before the game yesterday, it ain't that much, but a man said something to me. I did a Bible study session right before the game, individual Bible study session before the game yesterday, and the chapel told me we have a team chapel here, and you know what I'm saying, you can hit him up. You know what I'm saying, he try to fit in everybody's schedule if he can. You know what I mean, he real flexible, whatever. And we had talked, and he came from Isaiah chapter 9 verses 6 through 7 or 6 through 8, I want to say. But basically, he left me with this, and he just said, he was like, the way up. Cause I was telling him stuff that I was going on. He was telling me the only way up is the way down. Humble thyself before God. That's what he told me, and that just hit me different. It just hit me different.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When he said, I was just like, wow. The only way up is the only way down. Humble yourself before God. That's crazy.
And that's why you're having the success that you're having right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep it up, man. Keep it up,
man. We appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, man. Good luck to you and the rest of the team for on the season, man. I hope everybody stays safe. And you know, we're rooting for you, brother.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Much love.
All right, man. Have a good night, brother.
All right, y'all too.
All right, boy.
All right. Hey, so when we advertised the show, we were also going to have Cam Holden on, so we're kind of in a holding pattern with him. He actually had a game tonight, so we're expecting him to call in after the game, after he go through, you know, everything that he has to go through with that. So stand by on that. Hopefully we can get him on tonight. But that what Coach Buster said with Ty Fagan being a special kid, man. Every time I talk with him, we'll have an opportunity to listen to him talk. It just jumps off the page how special he is.
Mm-hmm. Been like that, man. And the kid has always been like that, man. And that's why great things will continue to happen for him, because he is so humble, and you know, and he's and like you say, he waited his turn, but he also had that toughness in him too.
Oh yeah,
I think a lot of kids these days ain't got that mental toughness of I'm gonna lock you down. You know,
all right, so
no,
right. So that conversation has come up a couple of times, so let's kick that around a little bit. And viewers, if you want to kind of chime in on that, but why is that? Why do we think that mental toughness and that physical toughness piece has kind of left us?
I mean, me personally, I think it just ain't, if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. That's got to be in you. To look at a joke and tell him, "Oh, you ain't scoring no more." I tell you, the kid Bruce, I think his name Bruce Thornton.
Mm-hmm. Going to Ohio State.
Yes, kid loves to play defense. Takes pride. Bulldog. And that's the main thing, is taking pride in stopping somebody. I mean, you got kids more worried about being crossed over and the crowd going, ooh, and they miss a shot and they still embarrassed. Versus a kid that get crossed and say, hey, you ain't gonna do that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't think it's not enough kids out there that takes on challenges and this, that, and the other. I mean, you got a handful, and those handfuls are special. And those handful of kids you seen going to the next level also.
And you notice them right off the rip. You notice them. You know, it don't take you 2 minutes, minute and a half into the game. You know who the dog is.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you this. And we talking about Cam Holden. Cam Holden probably came vertical, probably be 21 inches probably. But he does enough small things that gets the job done and is so effective at what he does, because he does all the small things. You know, he get in that lane, he ball fakes, he draw fouls, shoots well at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? Gets himself in position to rebound. You know, takes on challenges defensively, takes charges, stuff like that. And you got to that stuff got to be in you, man. And Coach Garmin talked to his kids about it all the time, man. It just has to be in you. That stuff has to be in you, man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you about Cam. Little quick story, man. Just to piggyback on what you're talking about, that stuff being in you. So when he was going into his senior year, high school, he was a coach called. A coach called me. One of the coaches from Gulf Coast, assistant coach, and he asked me about Cam. He said, somebody told me to call you about this kid, Cam Holden. And so I was like, yeah, he a player. Coach, man, I looked at some film. On him, man. And I just didn't see it. I said, Coach, I said, film don't do him no justice. I said, you gonna have to come see him. And so at the time we was doing the fall league down in Macon. And so he said, y'all got a schedule. So I gave him the schedule, and he was there the next week. And when he came and watched him after the game, he walked over to me. He said, "You're exactly right." He said, what I just saw, I didn't see that on the film. And so he offered him right there. And then he came back the following weekend. And he was, and the rest is history with that. And I'm telling you, man, that's the kind of throwback, gritty, grimy player Cam is. And like you said, he ain't got a whole lot of vertical, but if you get him in the game, he will put it on you. He will put one on your head if you don't watch him, because the Joker no angles, and he just play hard, and so you got kids like that, man, and he one of them. He's just a dog, and that's why he's doing what he's doing now.
At 24-10, not the game they played today, but the game before, at 24-10.
Oh yeah,
like I say,
but
it's okay.
But that's like his second or third, maybe. I think he came out the gate with 16 and 9. Like he's gonna give you that, because that's just kind of kid he is.
And shout out to Coach Butts. Coach Butts spent a lot of time with that kid, preparing him for these moments that he's doing, that he's got right now.
He raised him. Man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. And you got to give credit where credit's due, man.
And when I say raised him, I mean, well, really from on that off the court, because he had him, ever since he was a young kid at elementary. So he kind of taught him a little bit both on and off the court. But Cam come from a great two-parent home, man.
Yes.
Not saying that, but like Butts, he played a big role in that success, man.
Talking about basketball wise, because Mr. James and his wife, like you say, everywhere.
Miss Val.
Yeah, Mr. James, Miss Val, everywhere Cam's been, you see them.
Yes,
might not say a whole lot, but they there.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, man, and same way with Jacoby, man. Like Jacoby, Nelson, the rest of them in that group, man. They just had something in them. Kayvon, all them jokers, man. They just had something in them, man. That wasn't gonna let you do them any kind of way. They gonna take the challenge, man.
And KP, let me just throw this right quick before you move on.
All right.
This young group we got, this 2024,
2025.
Hey, if these people around here, I'm gonna say it till I'm blue in the face. Y'all know I ain't gonna turn blue. If they'll just believe what they seeing and stick with it, with what we got going, man, because we got some little talking about some dogs now. We got a couple of them, man, and I just hope the parents do what's right, man. And for me, I'm big on if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, that's what I'm big on. So
the blueprint is definitely there, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's some kids coming up, man. That's some dogs. Yeah, they did, but yeah, they did. But you're absolutely right, man. Hey, Cam is a blessing to this area. I mean, not just the program. He's a blessing to this area, man. Period. From being a part of moving this part of this area forward, man. He's he's a big part of that as well.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, so Tat, I'm gonna throw it back to you, man. And I do want to give a shout out to my man AJ Smoke. Seen he put a video out earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, we working on his album, man. His album coming out.
Yeah, I see he in the booth.
Well, yeah, we worked. He had a Christmas album already done, but due to the label, we couldn't get it released. So we had to shelf his Christmas album probably to next year. So,
right, who he signed to? Such and Such Records.
No, man. He signed to the new Death Row. Yeah, he signed to the new Death Row, man. So we waiting on we just piecing together his new album. So we get ready to drop that soon.
All right, that's what's up. Hey, we'll be looking forward to that. So that's like top of the year.
Yeah. Top of the year, man. We probably gonna drop it December 31st at 11:58. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, man. Hey, my boy been in the studio, man, working hard, man.
AJ Smoke. Hey, y'all look out for AJ Smoke. Hey, Tat, y'all played yesterday, brother. I played the Lemon Street Classic.
Played at the Lemon Street Classic, man. Took one on the chin yesterday. Played a well-coached North Cross team. And like I say, took one on the chin yesterday. Missing a ton, man. Missing a ton of kids. Play some kids up yesterday. I think we took what, freshmen, 3 sophomores. Missing kids due to quarantining. One of our kids broke his arm. The other one real bad ankle sprain. And no, we're not making excuses for you get on Twitter and say, "Oh man, they're making excuses." No, we ain't making no excuses. We never make excuses. I mean, that's the truth. That wasn't the tale of the game. Tale of the game, we didn't get it done. And that's what that was.
Hey, Tat, real quick, man. I just want to commend you though. Real quick, Wes. I just want to commend you and the Warner Robins program. Y'all knew what y'all had, right? Y'all knew kids was out and all of those things. Y'all could have easily tried to get out of that, playing in that tournament. But still going through and pushing forward. Shout out to Coach Garmin on that as well.
That ain't Coach Garmin. That ain't Coach Garmin's nature. We're gonna play with what we got. That's his MO. And we take on the attitude of Coach Garmin. We're gonna play with what we got. We ain't running from nobody. We'll never run from nobody. Never have, never will. We go play anywhere. Unlike, a lot of people can't say that they'll go play anywhere. But Coach Garmin line it up and go play anywhere with what he have. But I tell you, I can tell you this. Come after the December 30th, after we win the state championship, and I'm claiming that right now. We're gonna win the state championship in football. After that, then things will be a little different. So the naysayers and the laughing and hee ha ha and this, that, and the other. Come talk to me. Come talk to us in March.
There you go. Wait, I cut you off, man. What you got to say?
No. I was just gonna kind of what you were saying, man. A lot of people would, especially in these times, how easy it is to wiggle out and get out of stuff. A lot of people are canceling games and all of that type of stuff. So it could have been easy for y'all to do that, knowing what y'all was faced against.
Right.
As far as with the injuries and missing kids or whatever. So salute to y'all for going up there like that and giving it what you had. But as I said earlier, you're not going to get a fair shake when it comes to some folks, because I seen time when y'all went up there and beat a team, one of the top teams up there. And just a couple of years ago, went right up there and beat them. But, it still was, they was missing, they wasn't that, so you're not going to get a fair shake. So you're in a lose-lose situation, but keep doing what y'all doing. I know what kind of program y'all running.
Well,
just keep it going.
I say this to that, Wasey. I say that. I say this to that. I know every year just about you have to you could choose to stay up in classification and play, or I mean, when they reclass or whatever. I mean, sometimes some teams have the option and want to stay up and play. Some teams don't. I mean, I say that too. You had a couple teams that I'm pretty sure that could have chose to stay up and play, but they didn't. But it was all about one classification just a year or two ago.
Oh yeah, I get you, man.
But I mean, but that's neither here. And I quoted too. I mean, it was all good just a week ago. When somebody else got an L and
have a hiccup.
Yeah, we got a hiccup, and
yeah,
we don't crown. Yeah, we don't crown.
Somebody else have a hiccup.
Yeah, we don't crown champions in December. We talked us in March.
Yeah.
Same thing. I mean, we lost last night. Talked us in March. I mean, simple as that. I mean, that's my take on that. But it's all good, man. People gonna say this, that, and the other. Like you say, you ain't gonna get a fair shake all the time with everybody, which is fine. I mean, people have their favorites. People got their areas as favorites. I mean, but don't say you Georgia. I mean, if you only gonna cater and want to rep one area. I mean, we say we want Georgia. I mean that's evident.
Yeah.
But it's all good though.
Hey, it's all good.
Oh all the time, man.
It's all good. It's all good. Because even from that, man, the game didn't go the way that you guys wanted to from that standpoint of wins or loss, but there was still people seeing what the program looked like, right? Seeing that you still had kids out there playing hard and all those type of things. So those are the underlining things that I don't think people pay attention to as well.
Well, I mean, and it's not up to them to pay attention. Like you say, they're gonna say this, that, and the other. I mean, shout out to Mondre who know what's what. He's seen full strength and
Right.
knew what it was. And I mean, I see people poking at him and this, that, and the other. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's fair. It's whatever. People say what they want to say, but it's all good. Hey, we look at it as getting kids ready when they time is called. All right, those freshmen and sophomores that played, when they time comes, they'll be ready.
Oh yeah, it was couple. I know. I had to even call and ask Tat. Once I got the box score, I said, "Hey man, who is such and such?" I mean, I had a couple JV kids on there. I was like,
"Yeah,
who is he?" So
man. Coach pulled him up when those injuries, man, and Ethan was out with like I said, had the quarantine. So they had to pull some kids up, make do. So that's what we do. I mean, I was for the long term. We don't play for now. We play to win, but we don't play for now. We play for the long term, man.
Right.
Tab, who was one of the guards? Was it a Cam somebody? Not Cam Perkins. Was it another Cam y'all had playing?
No, we had JB Brown.
Okay.
And
he was playing. He played with he was a ball of energy yesterday.
Yes. He's just a sophomore. He's just a sophomore, man. Gonna be real good. He played well last night. Look, he's a little green for that varsity level. But
no, 100%. Yeah, he was green for the varsity level, but his energy going out there and playing, he was like, I'm gonna figure it out. The coaches are putting me on the court. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go out here and give everything I got. So I was happy to see that.
Yeah, man, and Lil Jay Johnson. He's a freshman. Jerron Mack's another sophomore. That we pulled up from that varsity level. So and Maxwell Joyner, he's another kid that he was on varsity, but didn't get to play a whole lot in the other games. But he's a junior. He's finding his way. This is his first year on varsity, so
Right.
man, just as we do during the year and as we do during the summer, we play for the long run. We don't play for now. So and that's what we're preparing these kids for, man, and it's gonna pay off like it has, and that like it has in the past years.
Yeah. Hey, real quick too. Shout out to Mondre and the whole Lemon Street
Yes.
Classic staff, man. Took care of us when we came in. Everything was running well. I think all the games were on time for the most part. I think the one game before you guys' game tap went into overtime. I think.
Yeah,
No, I
that was
don't. No, it either something happened
not.
where it was. It ain't. I don't think it went into overtime, but something happened.
Yeah,
It was a little
they didn't go,
delayed, but
and that was actually a good game. Lanier, I think it was Lanier and Evans.
yeah,
The game before us, that was a pretty good game
yeah,
too.
yeah.
And that game, I think it was like a 4 or 5 point game.
Evans looking pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Man, Evans shot the ball well. Man, they shot the ball well last night.
Oh yeah, it was some good games yesterday. And just one other note with the staff, man, they quarantined, so they had the COVID protocols. They had 3 games, had everybody exit the gym, sanitize everything down, sanitizing the balls, all that type of stuff, and then brought everybody back in for the games. Gym was big enough, everybody socially distanced. It was a good event.
Yeah, man.
And it's not over actually. It's
It's
still
tomorrow.
Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what time y'all play, Ty?
We play at 3:30 tomorrow.
Okay.
At the middle school, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like you say, man, Lemon Street Classic, man, well ran, organized. Shout out to Mondre and Coach Hood and Coach Estes and Coach Sorrell and all those guys, man. That's making that happen.
I think it was a couple more schools that had to pull out, man, because of COVID, but they were supposed to play up there too. So, like I said, man, it's a unique year, man. Kind of day by day. So, it's tough on everybody right now. But like I said, man, shout out to Mondre.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But it look like we got our guy here. Cam, what's up?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Good,
Cam,
man.
What's up, brother?
Hey, from what we understand, you coming straight off the court, ain't you?
Yeah, just got off. We just took a beat down. We got punched in the mouth today.
Okay. That's your first loss, right?
Yeah, that's our first loss.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna just say this, man. Respect for coming on here, man, because once I peeped at that score, man, I said, "Oh Lord, Cam ain't coming."
I've been pushing the mouth.
Okay.
Back to the drawing board.
That's right.
Feel me? Like,
there you
go.
That's right. That's
we
right.
That one, but they came out shooting. They got on 11-0 run on us, 11-2 run, and we never been punched in the mouth as a team. So we got punched in the mouth, catch up, and they were hot, and it just got ugly. Lost by 18.
Learning experience.
Hey, so Cam, we just gonna introduce you real quick, man. For people that don't know, Mr. Cam Holden playing over at UT Martin.
Yes, sir.
Straight off the court, just like a post game interview. Then,
right? Hey. With a win, I was gonna join with a win, but I was like, man, I'm scared. Y'all my people.
All good, man. So I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you in person, but I've heard nothing but good things about you. If you don't mind, man, just kind of give us your background. Give us your basketball college background so far.
All right. Played high school at Mary Pershing, Forsyth, Georgia. That's where I'm from. Not a big basketball town, more of a football town. So I'm like one of the top basketball players that came from there. So I scored over 2,000 points, 2,077 in my high school career.
Okay.
Great experience. I'm admitted, struggled in the classroom, took the JUCO route. I had D1's offer, but I took 7 core classes my senior year and told my counselor, I was like, look, this too much. I'm gonna just take the JUCO route. Took the JUCO route. Okay, I took the JUCO route, and I had a couple guys that also I knew around, like Kobe and Maurice, that also had to take the JUCO route. So I was like, hey, let's play JUCO together. So I got them together. I got a guy, the point guard I always wanted to play with, that I played against, that me and Kobe played against since we were little. You know how that was Coach Tack back in those days. Warner Robin and All-Star days versus the Magic. So I always like Kobe game, and I got another solid guy, that Maurice, that I feel like he was overlooked. I had a chance to so I brought them three with me in my recruitment, and everybody that recruited me told them, if you wanted me, you got to get those dudes.
Okay.
If you ain't getting those dudes, I probably will not have no interest. So I kind of put them on with me, and which I'm glad I did, because so I went to junior college with them. We got smacked in the mouth. We went 0-12 in the conference. And it really shocked us because Kobe was a leading scorer. Maurice was a great scorer in high school. And I was a great scorer in high school. I ain't gonna never forget my first game. My first game in college, regarding a guy named Glenn Robinson, transferred from Kennesaw. I was, me thinking, I can't listen to nobody. I was one of the best high school players in Middle Georgia. I got 33 dropped on me. 33. The head coach told me, you would never start for me again. And that's the thing, I never started my freshman year again because I thought I was a great defender and I got shown. So think about it. JUCO really helped me, because if I went from high school to D1, I would have got kicked off just because of me, my character. It was nothing about putting the ball in the hoop. Everybody think you putting the ball in the hoop. It's many people that can put the ball in the hoop. Many people that can shoot the ball. Many people that can dunk the ball. It's too many people that. Only thing that really I learned that separate me from others, and it was a little thing. Clapping for my teammates. We were down by 20 today. I'm clapping for my teammates in the huddle. You in the huddle, not putting a towel over your head because you're getting beat. Just a little thing. You got to catch on to the little stuff. So I learned on to the little stuff in junior college. I got chewed out of junior college because, once again, I thought I was too good. And it taught me a valuable lesson that you gotta get out your way of your character. It's bigger than basketball. Like, your character could be the thing that holds you back sometimes. That's even with a job. You think you can cuss out your boss, he's gonna fire you. That was the thing about junior college. Junior college helped my career. I think if I didn't go junior college, I wouldn't be playing basketball right now. I'd be working. That's the sad part. Right now, so I'm here right now. So junior college, I scored 1,000 points there also. We won the state tournament our second year, me, Kobe, Maurice, and with a great other group of guys that were great role players. We got stronger, got better, learned the game a little bit more. And we weren't no pushover no more. We were pushovers our freshman year. We were getting dunked on. Yeah. Florida was that ain't a nice JUCO come. We were getting dunked on. We got ran over. We were the doormat, so we came out with a chip on our shoulder, guarded. We were the bully. It was different from our freshman year. We go for the layup, we fall on our back. We getting up slow. Now we going up, nose to the rim. They fall on their back. You can tell the difference in your strength and how we worked and got better. So recruitment came. I had 33 plus offers coming out of my junior college. 33 plus offer. I chipped it to top 5. I think it was James Madison, Valdosta, Georgia Southern, UT Martin. I forgot. New Orleans, University of New Orleans. So I picked UT Martin. I had a great relationship with my head coach, Anthony Stewart. RIP him. He just passed away about 3 weeks ago. That was my guy. It hurt me knowing I lost a head coach. That was and the thing about his recruitment, he didn't sound like he was selling a car. How recruitment goes. Yeah, we got this and this and that. He just kept it real with me as a person. He was make sure you tell your people you love them. He didn't talk about basketball while recruiting me. That's why I picked to come here. And everybody was why you pick a 9-22 team to go to? And I was it's bigger than basketball. He cared about me as a person, not to keep his program up and running. Because I like the foundation of a program going up, just like Gulf Coast was the worst team in Florida. Didn't nobody want to go to a junior college at Gulf Coast. Now people begging to go to Gulf Coast because of what we did and what the powerhouse we turned that into. So same thing I'm trying to do here, 9-22. We lost today, but they haven't went 3-0 since 1927. And that's something that just made me smile knowing I was part of that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now in my basketball career. And just hopefully I can keep doing and hopefully I can keep my body healthy and I keep playing.
Hey man, that's a great message and a story. you still being a young guy and just, being able to identify those things and seeing what needs to be done. And a great message for the kids coming behind you. I was actually able to talk to Kobe Thursday, I think. I seen him over at the gym, and it was a similar conversation as far as the grades piece and some different things or whatever the case may be. So, I've always liked being around Kobe. He was always a good kid. My kids look up to him. Just like I'm sure you got young kids that look up to you as well. So, I would just say anytime you got an opportunity to share that story with some up and coming kids, definitely do that, right? So adults can talk all day about grades, but it's going to go one ear, not the other. But when they can hear it from somebody that's actually going through it or just went through it and living that life, that means a whole lot more. It sinks in a little bit more, man. So salute to you for that, brother.
Right. Yeah. And I had people that push me. My AAU coach used to always tell me, you could try to fool me, but I know the truth. Like, y'all ain't fooling. Like, he used to look in the back of the van and be like, I know y'all writing these fake, because we had a grade sheet we had to bring in to play for Coach Derry. He used to be like, y'all think y'all fooling me, but y'all not fooling me. And that's what he was talking about. I wasn't fooling. So, I'm glad I got it early. I'm on my schoolwork right now. Probably the first time ever I had all A's and B's in the college semester. So,
congratulations, man. That's a big deal.
I'm trying to make I didn't make accolades in basketball. I want to make an academic team. That's what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Sometimes experience, man, is the best teacher, man. And I could just hear the maturity in your voice, man. From the last time we talked, you sound like you got it.
It took me the age of 20.
You sound like you got it. So I'm proud.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm proud of that, though. Proud of that. It ain't about
right.
how long it took you to get it. Just as long as you got it. So, man, I'm proud of you for that. And whether you know it or not, man, you're a role model. You're a role model to a lot of kids that, from your area. Some kids listening in now. So, man, just all y'all, man. It's good. It's good to see it come together because, like, that's a stigma. It's a stigma on. That's just how I feel. It's a stigma on Middle Georgia kids. They don't pan out. They don't this. They don't that. But looking at you and Ty Fagan and Clarence, all of y'all that's out there doing it, man. Y'all changing that narrative, and I'm proud of that. So y'all just keep that Kobe, Maurice, all of y'all, man. Like you said, just keep it up. Keep it up.
That.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm telling you, Cam, I was just talking. We were just talking about it earlier before you came on about the little things. How you talked about you start doing the little things. I told him, I said, Cam is always done the little things. I mean, his vertical might be 21 inches.
Right.
He can't get off the floor. I say, but he does all the little things, position his body, rebound and ball fake and get to the free throw line, and score. But it's good to, like Kenny and Kawasi said, man, it's great to hear how much you've matured.
Right.
And like you say, we've seen it since Lil Cam.
Yeah.
I can still hear Coach Butt saying, "Look, Cam," But I mean, to see you mature, man, to have you matured in your story and to see your story and where you come from to where you at now, man, it's just amazing. Keep it up, man. Keep going. I mean, sky's the limit for you, man. And like Wasted said, man, we are really and truly proud. And I know Big Dog smiling right now.
Right.
If he watching, I know he's smiling, man. But I know he's proud of you, man. Every time I talk to him.
Hey, what Buzz always said, TGM soldiers, baby.
Yes, sir. TGM
soldiers. Shout out to
TGM soldiers,
boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all are paving the way for this area, man. Like you say, academically, not just basketball, but you're paving the way academically, man, with what y'all are doing and the message y'all are getting to these younger kids, man. They listening. They listening, man.
Oh yeah.
And I'm more proud of you that you can sit there and tell that story.
Yeah.
Because that ain't a glory story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't a
Right.
glory story. That's a factual story, man. That you live and you learn from. And I'm just proud that you would sit there and you tell that story.
Right. Yeah, we got a guy. We got one guy that's really talented. I don't know if you heard his name. You probably heard his name, the Cam Little guy.
Yes.
I talked to him. And I'd be like, look, I was you. You can't, when a coach say something to you, I understand. Even if you don't know what he's talking about, you can't disrespect him in a way. I was you. Like, I used to I go to watch the practice. I'd be like, man, I was him. Like, going to my high school coach got on to me. He said, every time I act up in practice, he threw me out every time. Every time. He didn't give me no 3 strike. He threw me out every time. I said, one time, I'll never forget this day. I showed bad body language. I dropped my head, kicked me out of practice. I called my daddy. It was cold too. I didn't want to go outside that time. I said, I was like, I don't want to go outside. He said, stop showing bad body language. I was like, you right. Came back the next day. Next thing you know, he like, I want you to talk at practice. Talk at practice. Da, da, da. He said, the best player got to be the hardest worker at practice. Because you know me, I'm like, ain't nobody can guard me at practice. It's just too easy. And I just learned a little thing from every coach that coached me, taught me a little thing, like running off the court. I used to trot off the court. I don't know how that was a problem. It's how people watch you run off the court is the respect you got for the program you at. So it's just little things. You know, I learned a lot, and you know that JUCO route saved me. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. That JUCO route really saved me, because if I went from a school full of freshmen, I wouldn't be playing college basketball. I know I wouldn't.
That JUCO culture, man, and Cam, you know this, man. Some of them closed runs, man, y'all have up there at Central Georgia Tech, during the off season.
Yeah.
Those runs with those JUCO kids is, man. I mean, I can sit in there, man, all day and just watch it. I'm talking about some guys who grinding it, getting out the mud. I mean, you ain't got none of that, you know, calling. They just balling, man. And I've seen y'all in there. Y'all in there grinding. You know what I'm saying? And I love it, man. Those are the kind of runs that make you better. That make you you know, it allows you to be who you are now. When you get to that level, you already seen some dogs. You already seen guys bigger, stronger, older. Whatever the case may be, you don't saw it during the off season. Because that's just how you've been grinding. So that JUCO culture, man, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I love it.
Yeah. Made me a great person. You know, it was more basketball, but as a person, it helped me out. For real, they really.
Hey, I think and I think some of the kids think the JUCO route is a bad route. It's not a bad route. Maybe some of you need that route from a mental standpoint. You know what I'm saying? From not because of a grade standpoint, but maybe some need it from being mentally.
Yeah,
you know, mentally.
Right.
And I felt like, you know, JUCO, I felt like going away from home taught me a lot. You know, my tire went flat. Can't call my dad to come get my tire. You know, it's just little things that I learned. Learn how to change the tire while I was going. You know, getting out of, like, I can't call like, hey, Mom, can you go get me something to eat? And like, it's just little things that I learned. They helped me grow up. That's why I picked to go to Florida or somewhere I could drive back home. You know, JUCO really helped me. You know, some kids think JUCO like, nah, that's not my level. But maybe you're too skinny, because Division I, if you're not strong enough and you can't drive a straight line, they're gonna knock you off your track. If you're not physically strong enough, like, you're not gonna play. It's just that you could have the most talent, you're just not gonna play. So like, I got stronger in JUCO. I couldn't even bench 95 pounds. Kobe never laughing at me when I first got it. I started lifting, and Kobe like, I'm serious. I cannot lift no weight. And they were looking at me like I'm dead serious. I cannot lift none of this weight in him. So I started lifting weights and learning to finish stronger. It really helped me. I know. I think it to this day. I kind of miss it, but now I'm here, and this right here, it ain't foreign to me. You know, I'm still putting up decent numbers. I know how I talk in practice. I learned that in high school, talking in practice. I learned listening important. I learned that from junior college. It's just piece by piece. Even Coach Derek taught me little things. Coach Derek used to cuss me out so bad. Whew.
Hey, Cam.
That's all that Joker do, Cub, man.
Man.
Hey, Cam, but I'm gonna ask you this though.
Cussed out by a head coach. Now when I get cussed out by a head coach, it ain't me pouting though.
I'm just finna say that.
Hit a message now. That's
Yep.
what I be trying to explain to my teammates. You hit a message. Don't sit there and get cussed out and you want to bark back, show how tough you is. Coach Derek used to lay it down, but also Coach Derek, he'll do anything for me, even to this day. Those people don't understand.
Yep.
Even you, I used to hear you too. I used to hear you. But
hey, but the thing about it though, Cam, that stuff prepares y'all for when you go to that route. Not that stuff don't bother you. I'm telling you, we even had kids that go in the military, that when they went through basic training,
right,
and they called back home. I was basic training, man. They fussed and cussed and we just laughed. Like we've already been through that. Like that don't like that, but that prepares y'all, man. You know, to have that thick skin and take that tough love, that tough coaching.
Right.
Yeah, let me ask you this, man. You kind of mentioned it earlier. We had Ty Fagan on earlier, and we kind of asked him about the mental aspect of it, right? So maybe, like you were saying, when you first got to JUCO and things weren't going your way, you had to kind of figure it out mentally. How did you get through that? What was it your teammates kind of pushing you and y'all banded together? Like just kind of take us inside that.
Mentally, like, just locking in, like I said, probably in junior college.
There you go. Okay, Cam, can you hear us? We can't hear you. Say something.
I think you got connection problem.
But Dr. Love said high school kids, they yeah.
Yeah, it looked like we lost him, but I think he's gonna call back in.
Yeah, Dr. Love, that's you're 100% right. I mean, and like we said, maybe some of these kids do need to go to take that JUCO route, man, to get themselves physically and mentally ready.
Well, I think with all of the the kids getting this extra eligibility because of COVID and the new transfer rules and stuff, some of these kids are gonna be forced to take different routes if they want to keep playing. I'm speaking of like high school kids because I think the opportunities are gonna be lessened. So I think some of them gonna get to see it whether they want to or not. That JUCO route, man. I'm telling you, man, I love it, man. Central Georgia Tech is the local JUCO here, man. And I shout out to Coach Rico, man. And I go over there and watch some of them games, and I'm like, man, I take Lil Wasey with me. Matter of fact, I take him up there and let him grind with Cam and all them guys during the off. And I just tell him, look, man, don't take it easy on that joke. And I know they helped him a lot. They helped him a whole lot. So that JUCO will make you respect that. That JUCO grind is for real.
Yeah.
You talking about when Quasi used to play with us?
Oh yeah, I used to tell him, man, don't take it easy on that joker, man. And from that point on, man, he been there grinding, but it be days he come home, they don't whoop him bad. I seen
a difference when he played at Westside. When he played at Westside his junior year, he used to come play with us, get knocked off in line. And the next came in there. It was a couple Central Georgia players. He got a fast break and dunked it on the center that was going there. I looked at Champ. I said, "This boy gonna be the truth." I said, "This boy gonna be the truth." I said,
"Oh yeah."
That's when he dunked it. Then he started shooting off the line. I said, "That boy gonna be the truth." So he gets strong. Yeah. Look, every time I see him, something better with his game. And the thing about I peeped when I watched him last time at Westside. Like his defensive position, he know he the best player. He playing defense, his hands up at 6. I'm like, yeah, this guy gonna be good. I said, because he already ahead of what with the game is. He too ahead right now.
But that come from me throwing him in there with y'all, man.
Right.
I'm talking about y'all. Y'all think I'm lying for like the first 2 years? They used to whoop him bad. I mean, he used to come home, pouting, all of this stuff, man. And I used to tell him, you got to figure that out. They bigger and stronger. You got to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And Cam, them, man, they groomed him, man. They taught him. Maurice, all of them. I mean, they beat him. Ty Fagan too. And so that's why I respect. It's satisfying seeing these kids and listening at them talk now and just watching them. And the stuff they doing don't surprise me. It don't surprise me at all because I know all they needed was the opportunity.
Right.
That's it.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey Cam, so just real quick, man. And again, we're not gonna hold you long because we know you just got off the court. I'm sure you need to go.
I
You gotta go. Say that again.
I didn't got beat up myself tonight. They dove with the post tonight. They had a great defensive scheme. They played good. That team, West Illinois, played very good on me tonight. I shot 3 for 6. They played good.
Yeah. So we like I said, we ain't gonna hold you too long, man. I just want to kind of pick your brain a little bit, and the question, just the mental aspect. Mentally, how did you get through those rough times moving forward, man? And again, this is more so the younger kids coming up can understand that it is gonna be a struggle and it is gonna be a challenge. You gotta fight through it and work through it.
Right, mentally, you just can't get down on yourself. It's gonna be games where you just can't. You're not a scorer. And think about basketball that you got to teach with kids younger. Everybody think 20 points. That's basketball. That's not basketball. Basketball got roles. They got roles. A good team got roles. That's the best teams ever. If you got a roll, that's the best team ever. So mentally, I had to fight through getting strong, getting in the gym by yourself. A lot of people don't like to do that. I had to get in the gym by myself. I always been naturally talented and talented in people I'm around. So I was like, man, I really got to work on, going left, shooting a pull up, going right, shooting a pull up, dribbling better. I thought I was the best player ever going in the floor. I got smacked in the mouth. I was like, man, I'm really not the best player around here. So mentally, you just got to keep working, stay listening. Basketball, you got to be a sponge. Anytime you hear somebody say anything, don't take it personal. I'm finna talk to my dad right after this podcast, and I'm glad I talked to y'all first. I know he has something to say I don't like, but that's what I like to hear. He never tell me how good I did. He always tell me what I could do, what I should do better. I could have played better defense. I could have head fake what I do all the time a little better, but just know as a younger player, you got to be a sponge. And I know it sounds foreign as, you 16, 15, and you in high school because you're probably one of the best players. But if you learn it early, it won't be foreign when it's time for you to get a better role in when whatever D1, D2. When it's time to play your role, it won't hit you different and you won't be down on yourself. You won't be down on yourself. I ain't got to score 20 points a game, but I can rebound 10 times. I can guard your best player. That's the thing about me. I learned that I can't score 20 points a game, but I know I can do little things. I can hit the floor and get a loose ball and bring energy that way. So just know as a basketball player, scoring is the key, but learn how to do little things like diving on the ground, bringing energy, simply clapping on your team, clap for your teammate. Don't show bad body language because you're not getting in. I learned, and I'm glad that all my coaching staff that I had going through all the way down taught me, just really helped me because I had an attitude out this world that okay, nobody tell me nothing.
They go pop.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had 2 quick fouls. That was threw me out my room. I had 2 quick fouls today. I did have. I know they who kept calling me on the podcast. I know he ready to get, he helped me out. He threw me out there just like he threw Quasi out there, but he threw me out there outside on the outside court with grown man that used to grab me and post me up, holding my shirt. I used to come back crying to him, crying. I got a scratch on my face. I'm crying. I got an elbow.
Yeah.
Right. It's probably different me and Quasi. I used to come back crying,
Oh, yeah.
every little thing helped me. It was a lesson, But when the lesson was gave to me then, I was like, what am I doing? Like, playing with these folks.
Oh yeah.
Mentally, you just got to be tough. In the basketball world, you got to be tough. You can't be soft. I mean, going in as a junior to UT Martin, I knew I had a chip on my shoulder because this is where I want to be. This is where I always wanted to be. It took me 20 years to get here. So I can't let this down because everything I took in is going to be carried to here where I'm at right now. So I'm still, training to talk. You could have went left, like, still teaching me, and I'm still listening because even though I'm least, I'm still listening. I'm always going to listen now because now I see what listening gets you. That's all I learned. So just mentally, you got to be tough. At a young age, you want to play basketball. If you want to do something else that you want to play a role, you got to play golf or tennis or something like that. But you're going to have a role on the basketball team.
Yep. Yeah, talk about the physical toughness piece, man.
Physical. Well, I don't know if you ever seen me play, but I play like 3-4. Like today, I was on a guy so big. Man, I get treatment the most on the team. I got 2 busted elbows, my shoulder, but it's physical. D1 basketball is a physical. It's probably the most physical basketball I play. JUCO let a lot go, but this is physical. Like you got to hit the weight room, and everybody think skipping reps cool. That's what I thought. Skipping reps cool. Like, look, I'm gonna skip these reps. Like I'm cool. Man, I stepped out of D1 my freshman year. I got posted up so far. The guy almost posted me up to the mat. I'm begging for help. Like I couldn't do nothing. Then my senior year, I came back. I started lifting. Me and Mo was lifting. Kobe lifting. Now we can guard the post. It just looked like it's gonna get physical. Even every level you go up, and if you don't take care of your body and really like grind and lift, it's gonna hit you in the mouth. Like you think basketball just, I got skills. You gotta have skills, but you also gotta have core strength. I learned about core strength like here. I learned to lift. Like, think about Gulf Coast, I lift 95 pounds, but you could ask Kobe at the end. I was at the top 2 and listen. So
that's what I was going to ask you. What's your bench now?
It's like 210 right now. I hear crazy. They lift crazy. We lift on twice a week during the game day. So I guard like big guys and, I bump them and stuff like that, So
Hey, I saw you play, so I know you hold your own now. I already know you hold your own now.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Last game, on down there.
That right.
Hold them on.
Yeah, putting up some numbers, huh?
Oh, yeah, I've been putting up some numbers lately. I played a trail 4, so, like, I throw the ball in, kind of trot down the court, and they throw it. And I don't know why people fall for this pump fake I've been doing for 20 years. Ain't gonna stop doing it, but you need to see it. It's just people, I don't know. People say it's like your shot, but every time I lift, they jump, and I go straight to the goal. And they say no, they don't jump, and I shoot it. So
It's been like that for years. I used to always say, do not run out there so hard. Do not close out so hard, because he's gonna ball fake go right by you. Close out hard, ball fake right by you.
Yeah, and so I head fake them, go right by. Then they be like, okay, we need to put a guard on him because he's going past our big man. I'm gonna walk straight to the block
and go play with the back to the basket.
Post you up.
And then,
and I'm gonna tell the big man you go out. So you get that big sucker out. I'm posting up, and that's 20 and 10.
And after he do that old man pump fake, he gonna take that 21-inch vertical and put it on your head.
Yeah.
He gonna put it on your head. Oh, yeah.
I was talking to my teammates game. I don't think I never did a crossover. I've been playing. I don't think I never shook anybody, like tried to do anything. Now it's just always been straight to the goal.
Yep.
Everybody be like, what? Everybody be like, your game to watch is so like boring. I'll be like, but look, I can't change it.
And still feel that box score. You know what I'm saying? You can fill it up every time.
Free throw line. I almost broke the record for free throw line last. Shooting most free throws. I shot 17, and I broke the one in Florida. I shot 33 free throws in one game. 33.
Hey, wait, I used to tell the refs all the time when we played them. I said, man, quit giving this joker those fouls. This joke gonna ball fake. He gonna jump into him and he gonna flop. Get the call every single time, man.
That's a smart player, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yep, there it is, right? that's it. You right, but you right on it, boy.
Yep. So
good, man. Good. Hey, fellas, y'all got anything for Cam before we let him go, man?
Oh man, just man, how proud of you we are, man, and the growth, and man, just keep plugging, man. You like you said, you got eyes on you. You got eyes on you, that role model, man, and I'll keep being that.
Look at Coach Derek.
But
he ain't lying though. He ain't lying at all. He ain't lying.
But nah, man, for me, man, you know, like I tell them all when I talk to them,
Right.
Proud of y'all, man. Keep leading the way, man.
Right.
Keep changing the narrative. You know, we got some more coming.
Right.
Same. Hey, we got some more coming from where y'all came from.
Right.
So
all the time.
You know, I'm proud of you, man. Keep pushing it. I'm watching you.
Right.
Sometimes I miss some stuff, but I'm gonna go back and catch up with it because I love to see y'all boy having success, bro.
Yeah, I know you do a lot of people, so I don't trip about. You know, I don't trip about stuff. I know you.
Yeah.
I was with you since a blog, so I was with you today.
Right.
I ain't gonna never forget that.
That's right.
But
so
hey,
keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Young man, that's really you're a young man. Keep doing what you're doing, and sky's the limit for you, man.
Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate all you did for me, blogging me out. You helped me get here also, you know, tweet me out. Also, thank you, Coach Tat. You know, even though I didn't play for you, you treated me like I was one of yours. And nice to meet you, KP, you know.
Oh, yeah. All day, man. Hey, I'm looking forward to getting into some of them close runs to watch your guys.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to get back.
Bring you some popcorn, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear I get that call, I start what I'm doing. I'm going to play in those.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of ball. But hey, appreciate y'all for having me here. You know.
All right.
Hey man, so
man, wipe that loss off tonight, man, and get back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shake it off.
I got
hey man, stay safe. Stay safe during these times, man. And you know, we wish nothing but you and your team success for the season, man. So looking forward to seeing you do big things, man. So and definitely looking forward to meeting you, brother.
Right. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, Cam.
All right, boy. Yep.
All right.
Great kid, man. Another great kid.
Hey, that was two solid young men. Got their head on straight, understanding where they need to be, what they need to do, man. They got a message for the younger kids coming up, man. That's big.
See them kind of kids right there, man. Hey, I'm gonna always fight that good fight because man, we got a lot of kids like that. We got a lot of stories like that. And we got to keep fighting for them. We got to keep fighting for them. Because if we don't, who will? And
definitely.
But man, that they just listening at them two right there, man. It just make me proud, man, because I know where they came from. So hey, man, that's
bigger than basketball, man. It's bigger than basketball.
Oh yeah.
No, crazy thing about it, it's always big. It's always bigger than basketball, and I think they've known, especially those two. They've known since they've been small that it was bigger than basketball. Because like I said, I mean, we see Coach Butts all the time, who's always at the same tournaments. Us, Coach Butts, Supersonics, all the same tournaments. Those kids always seeing each other. Always was around each other. So when they got older into the 10th, 11th grade, when they played together with Coach Butts, you know, in those tournaments and stuff, those kids were familiar with each other. Mm-hmm. And when he say, like, when we see him, like, all of, even when we played Mary Persons, I think when Cam was 10th or 11th grade, I mean, just the same way with Coach Gorman, all of us knew Cam. All of us knew Cam. All of us treated Cam like you say, like he's our own. All of us talk to Cam like he's our own. Same way we do You know, with Lil Waste, the same thing we do with all of these kids. But and I think sometimes that's what separates what we have and what we do versus a lot of versus a lot of other stuff. Because we battled Coach Butch and we battled Ty and Super Sonics and all of those years, but they were just like our own when we were down in Orlando and we down there with all these other teams. But when we see each other, it's family oriented, and I think a lot of that is missing with today's kind of, I guess with what we got going on.
Different culture, man. Culture.
It's a different culture, man.
I want to get it as close as possible to how it was, man. Like I talked about earlier about the young groups that we got coming up. And if y'all listen to parents, I'm gonna say it again. Bleed your eyes, not your ears. Bleed your eyes. I put that picture up the other day of Warner Robins All-Stars and the Team Georgia Magic, and damn near every kid on those pictures, college players, from Division I, Division II, all the way down. It works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got a bunch of qualified guys and Tat, Coach Butts. There's a couple of other good programs around the area who capable, more than capable of giving your kids what they need to get to that next level. But to each his own. But I would, my would be that you stick with the home team.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't want to make it. I don't piggyback what Wasey said. Yeah, stick with the home team. But I mean, we got some kids, that might want to go play somewhere else. But that don't mean we gonna dislike the kid.
Right.
We mean we gonna disown the kid. No, we're not gonna disown the kid. We're not gonna dislike the kid because we're in it for the kids.
Right.
But if you choose to go do this, that, and the other, then I mean that's what you choose to do. I always say, and I think I put this on Facebook, Twitter, or some other time, wherever I put it at, but we're in it for the kids, not the grown-ups.
Right.
That's what we're in it for. We're in it for the kids, not the grown-ups. So I mean, the kids choose to do something else. Hey, that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But hey, we still gonna love the kid just like ours. Still gonna treat him just like ours.
All day.
Yeah, man. But I mean, like those two kids, man. Those two kids are special, man. And shout out to Maurice and Kobe down in Valdosta State, man, as well as doing the thing down there. Nelson, up at Georgia State, he ain't playing right now, due to his injury.
Devin back
Devin back having fun again over there.
Clarence Jackson down at Wichita.
Yep, Clarence Jackson and Kayvon. Back to having fun again. Reinventing itself. I mean, just a bunch of these kids, man. I mean, Quan up at St. Vincent's. Horace up at Huntington. RJ at Hiram. I mean, just kids everywhere. I mean, it's kid I had not too long ago, man, Shamar Rouse, when he did 1 year down in East Georgia, was out this year. Got a phone call about him the other day. I think it's Kate. I forget the name of the school, but they just offered him a full scholarship, so he'll be going to play in January. So I mean, we never stop working for these kids, even if they out of school, whatever the case may be, man. We ain't gonna stop working for them, and we're gonna continue to push them, and we're gonna continue to take their phone calls and do what's right. Because like I say, we in it for the kids. We ain't in it for the adults.
Right.
Yep.
So, Waste, man. I wanna what you got going on, man? Let's talk about the Hype Style Hoop Series again.
Right. That's the initial hoop series. So just a series of events, man. Moving forward, that we're gonna try to get off the ground, man. Think we kicked it off with some of the open runs in the preview camp, the hardwood invitational. So I had a lot of different people, man, calling, asking, wanting me to expand. And it was something that I never really, when I first started, I never really looked into doing it, events or whatever. But hey, God opened doors and He leads you. Sometimes you just have to follow.
Right.
So that's the plan, man. But what's next, man? We're looking at doing hopefully this COVID stuff. It's almost like it's worse now than when it first hit. So there's a lot of uncertainty about moving forward. But what we're planning on doing is unsigned boys and girls sometimes in March. Hopefully that'll be able to work. And doing the Middle Georgia All-Star game. And we're working on the details on that now. And that'll also be sometimes in March. It'll be girls and boys for all of everything I just mentioned. And we go from there.
Yeah. Hey man, as always, salute to you, man, for all the things that you're doing for the area. From the writing aspect, for putting the events on and brainstorming and coming up with ideas, man. Salute to you.
Oh yeah, and I'm always fight the good fight for my Middle Georgia people. I take the hits, I take the flag, I do that. So we're here for it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Coach Tat, what about you? What you got going on?
Oh man, we got a game tomorrow, man. Bounce back. Try to get a win tomorrow. And hopefully we come out to play well. And take care of business. Just keep trying to, as in the words of Coach Black, get 1% better. That's all we trying to do.
I was gonna ask you want to talk on that Screaming Demon?
We got and I actually think we're looking for one more team, man. The Screaming Demon Invitational, 28th and 29th, boys and girls. After Christmas showcase that we're having at Warner Robins High School. I think we're looking for one more boys team. To try to close out that, because I think teams had to pull out, due to the COVID. So, we're looking for possibly one more team, boys team. I think the girls field is closed. So we got that coming up 28th to 29th, man. Like I said, we got finish off the Lemon Street Classic, tomorrow, Tuesday, I think. But that's about it, man. And trying to get AJ album dropped and all that stuff, man. Trying to put touches on that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that. The new the new Death Row.
Oh yeah, I checked my earlier. AJ.
Yeah. AJ Smoke, man. But yeah, man. That's all we got coming up, man. And like I say, want to commend Waste on that hoop series, man. And people need to get on board. What the man what's trying to do, man. Trying to highlight the area, highlight your kids, and get things done, man. Get your kids more exposure, man, and bring good basketball back to the Middle Georgia area, where it once was. Due to his alma mater, Southwest High School, Northeast Central, all those guys, and know the history of that. Just trying to bring that vibe back to, Middle Georgia. So I mean that's the thing, man. Get on board, man, and get behind what he's trying to do. I mean, you're doing it for your kids. I mean, it ain't no self pat on the back or no chest bumping of his own. He's doing that for your kids. If they're in the basketball athletic, and that's boys and girls. It ain't just boys. So I mean, get on board, man. Send the man your stats. So.
Hey, speaking of stats, man, coaches, piggyback on that. Send the stats in. Send the stats in. We get individual players that hit us up, telling us their stats. We got to go off of official. So send the stats in.
Yep.
Wasey gonna put it out, and
Yep.
we're gonna go from there.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing that we do, and the thing people need to know is too, when we do the All-Star leaderboard, I know a lot of people see that. Those stats come from Hype South. Those scores, those points come from Hype South. So if you ain't,
it's not just all-star kids.
no, it's not just All-Star kids as you probably seen. But if you ain't getting the manual stats, then we don't know them. So I mean, you got some people that say, "Oh, why they don't put these stats? So where you send them to them? You send them to them, we don't get them." So I mean,
So yeah, piggyback on that, man. Just I get out to some games I can't. I'm coaching, I'm tweeting, I'm doing a lot of stuff, man. But if you get it to me, I'll get it out. So sometimes I might get it out a little later, whatever. But if you send it to me, email it or DM or whatever it is, I'll get it out. That night.
Yeah.
I'll get it out. Yeah.
Definitely.
he get it out. We'll get it out.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll get it out as well on the page. So I do want a couple things, man. So this will be the last show before Christmas. So I do want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we're going the following Sunday or not, but we'll figure it out and check our tap. What's that look for?
No, I was trying to picture the date, but I don't know.
I know you got a new mic, but don't do that.
Hey man, hey, I wish Coach Juke would have checked in tonight so he could see my mic. Got me a new mic. I told everybody these jokers told me if I ain't getting no mic, then they was gonna fine me. So I ain't want to take that fine because I mean I'm kind of broke right now due to Christmas with these bad kids of mine.
Hey KP, hey, he like beast mode. I just got a mic so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I just got this mic so I don't get fined. I can't pay the fine right now.
Hey, Wace, I don't know if you've been looking at him though. He kind of he moved around with that mic a little bit. He leaning in on it.
I'm gonna tell you why though. Because see, when Charles first got here, when he come back, I know he gonna laugh. But when Charles first got here, Charles was just sitting on his mic. He was just breathing in it. And I told Charles, I said, "Man, Charles, you sound like Darth Vader." He just breathing in this thing. So I ain't trying to be like Charles, sit right here next to the mic and be breathing in. I ain't trying to do that.
Wace. That's why he wanted to show next week. Like, hold up, man, I got this mic. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna use this mic now.
Hey man, I'll tell you, I was threatening to get the mic, so I went ahead and got it before it was in static.
But yeah, wish everybody a happy holidays, man. Y'all stay safe during the holidays. Sponsors, as always, got to shout out our sponsors.
Hey,
Hype South Media. Yeah.
Hold on, but before we get off, I do want to for the people in the surrounding counties, the Black Santa, first Black Santa is at the Galleria Mall here in Warner Robins. I will say Centerville, Houston County. Take your kids out to see him, man. If you got small kids, man, he will be at the Galleria Mall, man. He was there today from 1 to 3, I want to say. Monday through Wednesday, he'll be there 3 to 7. Christmas Eve. Let me see, man. I'll put this thing up. You know, my mind bad. I'm getting old. Now I just got to go back looking at stuff.
And while he looking for that, I'm gonna just tell y'all, be prepared to answer questions if this is your first time taking to see Black Santa.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared.
Want to know.
That's him right up, man. The Black Santa, which is a old co-worker of mine, man, Dwight Miller, who takes time out of his holidays, man. He's retired right now, so he take time, man, to be at the mall, man, and to be there, take pictures with the kids and stuff like that. And like I say, Sunday he was there from 1 to 3, Monday through Wednesday. He'll be there from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Christmas Eve, he'll be there from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And he's also doing a Zoom virtual visit as well. If you go to one of our All-Star website, Facebook, I think I put it on there. So you click that link and he'll do a Zoom virtual with them, man. So, take your kids out, to go see the Black Santa.
There you go. Hey, I seen AJ Smoke. See you around?
Hey, AJ. Yeah, he right here. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here, man. I was telling the people about your album, man. You have to talk in the mic, let people know about AJ Smoke, about your album coming out on the 31st.
Yeah, I heard you got an album coming out on the 31st, man.
Yeah, talk to him about the album coming out, man. Tell you got an album coming out on the 31st.
Tell us about the album, man.
I sing a lot.
Oh, you're singing.
You rapping.
I seen a video that you did earlier. Was that a promo video? To let people know what's coming?
I say, yeah, no, man. You got to talk.
So I play my piano, which is sticky.
So now you're gonna start playing the piano for your
it's a piano sticky.
Well, I'm saying so you're gonna play your piano too for your new video. So let them know your new video will be coming soon. Yeah, that's your moment, man. All right, we'll see. We'll see you later.
All right, we appreciate it, AJ.
Yeah, we appreciate it, AJ.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that man not crazy. But yeah, man. But yeah, take your kid out to see the Black Santa, man. I think it's a good deal, man. You take pictures and all that stuff with the kid. My bad, Kenny. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, no, you all good, man. Hey, I do want to shout out Juke. Juke was up at the Liberty Street yesterday. Willie from On the Radar. Cubby Lee was in effect yesterday, man. Taking pictures as always, moving around the gym, doing what he do, man. So I enjoyed being up there with him yesterday as well. So all good. So like I said, our sponsors, Hype South Media, Hype South Skills Lab, KPB Designs. Again, thanks for the new gear, Kristen. We was looking good yesterday. Happy Hydro, always in the building. So shout out to all those folks, man. 619 Training. Thank you for supporting us as we always do. Viewers, like I said, we're gonna figure it out as far as what we're gonna do next week, but definitely have a Merry Christmas and enjoy and be safe. Before we get out of here, I do want to highlight the My Lights. Watch my lights. I'm sorry. Watch my lights website that's up. We talked about it last week when we go out. If you watched kind of our outro, it has a little segment on there as far as the Watch My Lights. Go out there and get an account. Put your highlights out there. It's a new initiative for kids to get seen. Another opportunity. It's free. That's the biggest part. It's free. College coaches can go out. Anybody can go out and look, and it's all types of links and all that good stuff. I'm not doing it the justice that it is by me explaining it right now, but it's just it's an incredible website that you should go out there and check out, man. It's just another exposure platform for the kids out here to be seen, and it's not strictly basketball, so it's all sports, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, tennis, whatever it is that you play. You can build an account out there and put your highlights up. So before we get out of here, Coach Tapp, we got nothing good.
Good, man. Appreciate it, man. And Coach Charles, got to get better. Get
Yeah.
better, man.
Charles G, get better. Big Waste, what
Yes,
you
sir.
got before we get out of here?
Nah, man, respect, man, to everybody. Shout out again to Ty Fagan and Cam Holden, man. Like I said, continue to wish them kids success. Other than that, man, that's it. So everybody stay safe. Have a happy holidays.
Wear your mask, please. Wear your mask.
Yes.
Yeah. If not for you, for somebody else.
Yes, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
So other than that, man, signing out for Coach Tat and Waste. Peace.